it's an opportunity missed today with the 10 men?
100%, I've got to be honest. I don't think you get a God-given right when they go down to 10 men. We saw that at Torquay and we offered up a very good performance with our 10 men. I felt that they were resilient. I just felt that we had a little bit of arrogance that it was just going to happen. And in my opinion, when you're against Tim, you've got to up your game a little bit more. You've got to increase the intensity because they're going to stay in their bolt holes. They're going to organise themselves and be rigid. We needed to move the ball a lot better. And I felt that we didn't do that today. I felt Torquay had a bit of killer and a bit of ruthlessness in front of goal when they had an opportunity. And us today, we probably made the wrong decision on Anna McDonald. Should have reversed it to Cabs, and Jordan Thompson, who's central to the 6-yard box, probably about 5 yards away, has got a score. Tom Champ's done fantastic. The ball in from Piero was awesome. It's just that we've not had that killer instinct.
6 goals conceded in 3 games, is that a big worry?
It's not a worry. I think it's more we need to eradicate that. We need to be in a position where we need to start nullifying the mistakes, because you look at the 2 goals we conceded today, they didn't open us up, they didn't cause us problems, they didn't carve us through the thirds. It was very much about us in terms of giving them opportunities. I can name 3 or 4 that played a massive part in that, but we've got to park that now. It's just so frustrating that I felt that for 25, 26 minutes in the first half, that's the best I've seen us play in a long time. We've looked threatening, we passed and moved with a purpose, and then we go 1-0 up and it's like we take the life out of the game and we give them the ascendancy. We started passing balls off the park, we didn't really offer up angles for each other, and it's just frustrating that we didn't continue with the positivity we had in the first 25 minutes.
What needs to change, you think, to get your first win of the season?
Just be a little bit more ruthless and eradicate the mistakes. I think it's probably the best we've played under my leadership in terms of the last 4 or 5 years, in terms of the movement, the passing, the fluidity in terms of the free midfield. But it's all about the both yard boxes. It's about keeping clean sheet and scoring goals. And for us, like I said to the group, you must have heard my team talk, to concede 6 goals in 3 games ain't good. Nowhere near good enough. And that was a variable that I wanted to control and change and improve. And at the minute, it's got worse. So is that because we're a little bit more expansive? Is that because we're a little bit more front foot and play with a little bit more purpose, possibly? And I've got to look at that. But for me, we've got to marry up the performances with results. I just said to him, it doesn't read in the non-league paper how good we were against Wrexham second half, how good we were first half against Chesterfield, how good we were with 10 men against Torquay. It reads you lost against Torquay 2-1, you drew 2-2 against Wrexham, you drew 2-2 against Chesterfield. Unfortunately, 2 points from 3 games ain't good enough, and that needs to improve.
Do you think you'll get a win on Tuesday? Are you confident?
If I knew that, I'd go and pick 6 numbers in the National Lottery and go and follow the sun somewhere. So we set up to go and win every game of football. I can't imagine that the fans are looking at us and thinking that we're not getting a little bit more attractive, we're not trying to have a purpose to go and beat teams. So I have to say there are positives, but the fact of the matter is it's 2 points from 3 games. It's not a stat that I want. The performances have been very good. Some of the movement, some of the guile, some of the quality at times has been so impressive. But we leave the stadium today after facing 10 men with 30 minutes on the clock, and I felt that we believed that we had a God-given right to go and win a game of football. I don't think we've done enough. I don't think we moved the ball, made it expansive. At times we did, and we probably, the final ball wasn't good enough. But yeah, it's just frustrating because I think that's 2 points dropped.
Right. Cheers.
Thank you, mate.